Good morning. In Holland we say goedemorgen. We have a lot of G's in our language and we pronounce it like so we say goedemorgen. I know it sounds kind of terrible, but that's just the Dutch language. Well, very welcome all of you on this Let's Take a Selfie tour in Amsterdam. Welcome in Amsterdam also. Have you been here before? No. Yes? No? No. So kind of depends. Well, actually today we're going on a very nice tour because we're not only going to see the city of Amsterdam, but we're also going now to the countryside first. Yes, and well, I'll first introduce myself. I am Carly. I am your main tour guide for today. And Claudia is also tour guide. That's Claudia. Yeah, and Ron is our driver. He is going to drive us safely to our first destination. And then so on. So today is a selfie tour. So we also have selfie sticks for you. And Claudia is going to help you to connect your selfie stick to your phone. That's possible by Bluetooth. And so she's going to get up now and walk through the bus, hand out the selfie sticks and help you connect it to Bluetooth. So for all the people who are not connecting right now, you can look outside the window. Welcome in Amsterdam. Actually, it's very nice for all the cruise people that the PTA, so the passenger terminal for all the cruise ships, is located right in the center of Amsterdam. So as we are driving now, we are really in the center of old Amsterdam. And here on the left-hand side, you see the central station that was built around 1890, and that's really the heart of the city. Later, we're also going to walk here. So the last one is a wood sawing windmill. I have some shelves from there. They're on my wall. Very lovely. And a bit of Zaanse Schans at home. So this is the river Zaan also that we are crossing. That's why it's called Zaanse Schans. Now you can also already see this. So on Zaanse Schans there's also toilets. If you need to go to the toilet, I can recommend you to go here. Because on the second part of our trip, when we go into Amsterdam center, there's Netherlands. People have a different accent. They speak with a soft G, so they say Yoda. But here in the north, we are very proud of our strong G. We actually, and here on the left-hand side, you see a square farmhouse building. That's also typical for this region, and they're only found here actually. And back in the days, they were divided in half. So the front part of the farm was dedicated to the family, and the back part was dedicated to the livestock. And well, there's a museum, an open air museum also here, where you can visit one of those farms as it used to be. Well, you can imagine that if you step into the living, if you don't use it for 15 seconds, it's, sorry, 15 minutes, kind of a difference. Yeah, it seems as if the connection to your phone is lost, but if you then just press the button for a few seconds, it will reconnect again. So in a bit we're going to leave Amsterdam, and I will share some more about this area also. But maybe first look to the right, because there you see a, well, kind of modern building. It's called the Eye. And well, as you can see, it looks like an eye that is opening or closing. And this building hosts the Eye Museum, which is dedicated to cinema. Here you can also visit the cinema. Well, and as we are leaving Amsterdam in a bit, I will now first ask you, do you know if we are in the Netherlands or in Holland right now?
Trick question. It's both.
Netherlands, I hear one, both. Any other person? I can't hear you. No, actually I already heard the right answer. We are in both. Our country is called the Netherlands. It's a very tiny country. If you drive from the north to the south, it's only about 5 hours, because it's only about 500 kilometers. If you drive from east to west, it's only 300 kilometers, so about 3 hours drive. And how much is that in miles? Well, about 250 or something, or 200 miles?
Times 1.2.
Well, here we always use the metric system of kilometers. Anyway, you already hear it's a very small country, and it's called the Netherlands. And the Netherlands is made up out of 12 provinces, and 2 of them have... Yeah, you see those ferry boats. They are free, and you can take them to the northern part of Amsterdam. Back in the days, the northern part is kind of a grim area where convicted criminals were hanged and tortured, but that was a long time ago. Nowadays it's part of the city. One leg with closed eyes, and then you must touch your nose at one time. You want to spend a luxurious night, you can go here in the Amstel Hotel. What did you think of all the bicycles? Did you manage to stay safe during the walk also through the city?
Thank you.
No accident. Oh, that's good to hear.
Over there? Nothing, right?
You know that they are Holland and also the countryside of Holland, because it's also really a use of the polder. It is still also in development, because as Amsterdam is growing, ever more people now also live in the northern part. Now in a bit, look to the right hand side, because that is the first windmill. This one is right next to the eye, on the right hand side from the Rijksmuseum. On top there's a swing, so for the people who are not scared and not afraid of heights, you can go up the roof and then swing there. Go on a swing there and overlook the whole city. The water here also is called the River, and it used to be an open connection to the sea. So Amsterdam used to be a port station or the railway from the central station, and this is the old city center of Amsterdam. And you can already see some houses being crooked, right? Or like sinking into the ground. Yeah. You see all these typical facades also of the houses. It's typical for the Netherlands. This kind of architecture you only find in the Netherlands. And so now we are almost at the point where we're getting off the bus. Again, you can leave your belongings on the bus. Just take what you need for the city walk. We will arrive at a Heineken Experience around 3:10. And so now we are driving unique part of the Netherlands. I would say the word Holland in it. So we have Northern Holland and Southern Holland. And so this province that we are in right now is called Northern Holland. So when you see souvenirs with the word Holland on it, you know it actually refers to this area. And well, most tourists, they come to Amsterdam and they stay in this area of Holland and also the countryside of Holland, because it's also really a unique part of the Netherlands.
It was not here. It was a complete forgotten. Around the 10th, 11th century, yes, sir. Around the time, the first dike or the main dike of the city. You see it? like the city center of Yes.
Can I ask you to step aside a little bit, please?
Independent from Spain. It could be Spanish. But they won this. This big ambition. The one that pretended not to be. He pretended to be the fellow. Was really well done. Even till today, like people who have their own nowadays, they are doing quite well. So here is where this.
Really, actually, all of the Netherlands has many bicycle lanes. And it's very normal that in early morning you see whole flocks of people, also students, for example, or scholars going to school or going to work on a bicycle. Also, when I was a scholar, I would have to cycle, I think it was 5 miles to school and back every day. And my parents, they would never take me by car. Even if it was raining. Yeah, because, well, in Holland we have a saying, it goes like this: you're not made out of sugar. And that's an excuse for parents to just put their children in the rain on their bicycles to school. Per hour. That one is allowed on the bicycle lane. But, well, some people want that to change because it gets too busy. That's it. That's why I didn't know him. Sorry, Ron. Yeah, somebody's asking about the herring. In Holland we eat raw herring fish. Yeah, it's just salted, it's pickled indeed, and the traditional way of eating it is that you grab it by the tail and that you then just hold it over your head and then, yeah, let it glide into your throat. Of course, don't forget to chew. Yeah, some people love it, other people hate it. Yeah. But I think there's one thing that everybody loves, and that's the stroopwafels, right? Syrup waffles. So for any of you who did not get a chance to taste them at the cheese shop, we have some beautiful old boat, I wanted to say, but actually it's a replica of an old boat. And before I continue, Claudia is now going to show you a QR code through which you can leave your review about this tour. So if you want to do that, it would be very helpful for us. Claudia is now going to show it to you. Cargo from all over the world, and it was stored in this building. And the VOC was also located here. The Dutch East Indies conquered the world. Yeah, that's also why Amsterdam could become rich in 1600 till about 1700, which was our golden century. Anyway, after that we lost our grandeur, and maybe now you have also seen it. Really, we have passed through not the entire city, but you did have seen quite a lot of the city just in one day.